Taurus, welcome back, Taurus. This is So True You Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the Tauruses that came by to watch the video. So thank you so much, Taurus. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the comments. So thank you so much. We're going to get started on this energy and see where we at here. Like I said, it's a general read, so no, it's not going to resonate with all the Tauruses. Also, I'm working on a new spread. So, Taurus, I'm going to try this new spread I'm thinking about doing, and I'm going to go with it and see where it goes. And also, I am working with some oracle cards. Now, I've never used oracle cards before, but I've been guided by spirit to start using oracle cards. So I picked the deck that I felt comfortable using, and it was the Black Mirror oracle cards. So I'm going to use these cards, and we're going to add some oracle to the reading and see what happened. I'm going to clarify the cards too. So I pick up the energy and then I just clarify it and see what the story is telling me. That's how I'm going to work this out. So let's go, Taurus. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what energy I pick up first. Judgment. Eight of Swords. Two of Wands. So, Taurus, the first energy I'm getting is Judgment. So maybe there was some type of case. I wanted this spread to go you and me so you could feel it. Like I said, this could be reverse. Energy is reverse. If you feel like I'm talking about the person you came here for, then I'm talking about them. If you feel like I'm talking about you, then I'm talking about you. And this is a Taurus reading, so I'm going to speak in a Taurus perspective. Okay, so there's a judgment here. Maybe this could be real judgment, an actual judgment call, or this could just be a judgment need to be made regarding the situation here. With this Eight of Swords, I feel like somebody is hurt. Like something really hurt somebody in the situation. Maybe the judgment didn't go in your favor here, Taurus, because somebody looked really sad and hurt. This person is just down and really devastated. They didn't like what they found out regarding this judgment. Okay, but I'm gonna clarify this energy to see what we're talking about. And we also got the Two of Wands in the reverse. So only in this Law of Attraction deck do I feel like when I see this Two of Wands that this person is fighting some type of inner battle here with the Two of Wands. They had two choices, two directions, and I feel like they lost. I don't know why that just came to me, Taurus, but somebody lost. They lost. They lost that fight. They lost that judgment, and this is really sad. Or they lost that inner fight, or they're depressed because of what happened. Like, this is to me a choice to be made, and they made the choice, and it wasn't the choice that they thought. And this is causing some sadness here. This was not what they thought was supposed to happen. This internal, if this is internal or external, it didn't work. And the choice didn't work out in their favor. That's what I'm picking up, okay? So we're going to go ahead and clarify. Now, I'm going to clarify with my oracle cards. We're going to see, just by this energy that's showing up, what are you thinking about this here, Taurus? What are you thinking about this situation already, just from the start? Your energy, their energy. This is your energy. Now, if you feel like this is them, then this is them. But this is your energy, and it showed up in the reverse, so I'll see how I read it. Gilded regret. All right, so you got to come out of this stage. I said somebody felt really sad, so maybe whatever happened here in the past with this gilded regret, you holding that regret for far too long. You know, don't sit on this, but it was reversed. So maybe we are coming out of this sadness here. It didn't work out. It didn't work in your favor, Taurus. Some things just don't work out. We can't keep looking at the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Staying in your head about a situation that did not work out in your favor is not healthy. Gilded, you putting yourself, gilded, you putting a crown of regret on your head. The what ifs. What if I would have did it differently? What if it would have worked out? What if judgment would have went in my favor? But those days, you know, what ifs is gone. What it coulda, shouldas is gone. You know, what we could have done, what could have happened, it can't. We here now. We got to work on it now, not on what could have happened, what could have turned the judgment different, what could have worked in our favor, what didn't work in our favor. And it do look like you coming out of this. Maybe you realize the judgment was a lesson learned here. You know, maybe you realize this is what you were supposed to learn a lesson with this judgment. Because I feel like you coming out of this gilded regret. Now, what is they thinking about all this? They thinking towards that fragmentation. Maybe they know that this tore everything apart. This person, there's fragmentation here. This broke things apart. The judgment broke it all up. This could be regarding a marriage. I felt that too, even though the Hierophant didn't show up. But I am feeling like it tore things to pieces. This didn't go the way somebody thought it would. Maybe it didn't go the way both parties thought it would. It was really split everything up. There's a fragmentation here. This person feel broken up. They feel broken up. You feel regret. There's just this heaviness here. They trying to get the pieces back together. They lost as well. It was a loss on both sides. Maybe it didn't feel like it, but it was a loss. The judgment put a loss on both sides. And it was sad on both sides. That's the energy I'm picking up here. Okay? We're going to clarify that though here, Taurus. We got the Six of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Cups. A lot of emotions showing up with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So maybe you were supposed to get away from this situation. When the Six of Swords show up, that's leaving it all behind. That's getting away from, maybe you wanted to, it's in the reverse. So maybe you had to go. You didn't want to go, but you had to go. You had to leave this behind. This judgment didn't work out, or what was left behind, this is not how you wanted to leave things. With this revert, you didn't want to leave it like this, but the judgment worked out. That's why you got all these what ifs, what if, shoulda, coulda. It would have worked. It could have worked differently. I wouldn't have had to leave it like this, or I wouldn't have had to leave like this, or there's this energy here like we had to leave something because of the way the judgment happened. It worked out like this, which left a lot of regrets here, which left a lot of emotions. Maybe you couldn't leave and you wanted to leave, and the judgment said you got to stay. Somebody had to stay and they wanted to go. Something happened that they couldn't. Like I said from the beginning, there's an energy here of things did not work out in our favor. We couldn't do what we thought we was going to be able to do. And now we regret it. There's regret. With the King of Cups here, there's a lot of emotions here. Heaviness. Their heart was in this. Their heart was in this situation. Their heart was in this union. But they still had to go anyway. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up here with this King of Wands in the reverse. Somebody was supposed to take some type of action and they didn't move. Either they didn't move, they didn't move. They didn't. And it caused some things to be fragmented. It caused this person to move in a different direction. It caused things to move. Because something didn't move the way it was supposed to, it caused judgment to make a choice. They didn't make a choice. Somebody didn't make a choice. They wasn't moving in the right direction. The movement wasn't moving right. So then judgment showed up, and guess what? The decision was made. And it was an emotional decision on both sides. It caused somebody to maybe turn their back on one of the parties here because the decision wasn't fair, or they felt like it wasn't right. And they had to leave it all behind. But it hurt this person too. Like there's some fragments here. There's fragmented. I don't think nobody expected this to turn out like this. That's what I'm picking up, Taurus. All right, I'm going to go ahead and clarify with the Oracle. See what you're really feeling again now after all of this. What are you really feeling, Taurus? You feeling like you was feeling like you was fated to suffer in the reverse. There was this feeling here like, why I'm always getting the rotten apple. That's what I'm picking up here. Why me? Is a why me energy. Why things didn't work out. The what ifs, the whys. We got to stop that. The gilded regret. It's in reverse. There's no, it worked out the way it was supposed to work out, Taurus. It couldn't have worked out no other way. You were supposed to get the rotten apple so that it could teach you and you could grow and learn no matter how hard it was. Obviously, you know, that's the energy I'm picking up. So, you know, coming out of a place where we was hurt really bad in a situation that didn't work out. And we felt like we was fated to suffer. You know, it still didn't work out. We was fated to suffer here with the Queen of Cups. Emotional suffering. But it's going to be okay here, Taurus. I'm also getting what they thinking is addicted. This person could have had some addictions. They didn't move right. I knew something was wrong. There was no movement. This person didn't move in the right direction. They was addicted to something. Something was holding them back. Chains. They walking with their head down now because they didn't move like they were supposed to move. They didn't move right. And then judgment showed up. And maybe some kids got taken away because I'm picking up some type of energy. Something happened and it changed everything. I don't know. Or the whole family moved and left this person feeling like crap and fragmented and broken. It didn't work out for nobody. It did work out, but not the way neither one of them thought this thing was going to work out. This person was addicted to something and they couldn't get out of it. They couldn't move because they was addicted. They couldn't move. But here's the problem. It's sitting on top of the Queen of Cups. So that didn't mean this person wasn't emotional. That didn't mean this person didn't care. They just was addicted. So they couldn't make no moves because they addicted to something that was holding them back. But it left this other person feeling fated to suffer and regret. Why did they take this offer to begin with? Now look how everything turned out. Now everybody hurt. That's what I'm picking up here, Taurus. But I'm going to go ahead and clarify again. See what other energy I can get from this. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This person could have been brash and harsh. That's how my Queen of Swords show up sometime. But there was no way we could be brash and harsh after this type of judgment, huh? There was a struggle. There was a pull, a tug of war here. But it worked out. It done. because it's in the reverse. So I guess the judgment was called. You know, there was a tug of war between some type of communication here, some type of struggle between a situation, maybe between two women, two people. But whatever happened, it's still, the choice was made. The choice was still made because it showed up in the reverse. So I feel like, yeah, there was a choice here, but it may not have turned out. We didn't win this tug of war. We didn't win this. Somebody felt fated to suffer because they had to fight so hard. They had to fight so hard and they still lost. The judgment still happened anyway after the fight. They didn't receive no rewards. No rewards. After all that emotion, after all that fight, after all that tug of war, Taurus, there's like, what did I get out of the end? Nothing. Nobody got nothing. Nobody got nothing. Everybody was hurt on both sides. It was like almost this feeling here, well, why did we even go through all of this if it was going to end up hurting everybody? But I guess, you know, we're supposed to go through these things to learn and grow, you know? We didn't receive any rewards, no justice from this. I don't say justice because justice didn't show up, but we didn't receive the rewards we thought. We didn't get the rewards we thought. The 9 of Cups, that didn't show up. The fight was for nothing. We lost anyway. And with this 4 of Pentacles in reverse, so somebody is not going to get what they thought. Somebody holding back time, energy, money, and effort. They're not putting in no time, energy, money, or more effort into the situation. I feel like they can't because they're addicted. They don't have no more money, effort, energy, or time. They're not even moving when it comes to this because they're addicted to something that's holding them back. You're Taurus. They're addicted. We're going to clarify one more time. I'm going to clarify feelings one more time. Okay? What you thinking about all of this, Taurus? What are you thinking about? After all of this, Taurus, you thinking? I won't cry for you. I'm done. War is over. Tug of war is up. I'm not crying. I guess the next tears is bloody tears, and that's when somebody gonna get hurt. So they done crying for you. You done crying for the situation. It's over. It's over. You're not fated to suffer. You realize what happened. No more what ifs. You know, no more guilt and regret. Not holding on to the rewards that never came. The fight that was lost. Everything that was lost, the judgment that happened behind all of it. I think you're done with that. We're not crying. This is what we talking about, Taurus. We're done with that crying. And what they thinking about all this? They thinking anger and chains. They mad because they can't get out of a situation. They're addicted. They're stuck. They stuck. Anger and change. They feel bound. And it's got them in pieces. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Anger and change. Look how fragmented this card is. Really look at it, Taurus. You can anger and chains. I thought maybe I was going to see somebody bound up. But no, I'm seeing them. They addicted. They can't because they in fragments. They in pieces. They fragmentation. This person is in pieces. They can't get out. It brought back. Didn't fix anything for this person. For you. But not for them. Because they not going to grow. Because they still addicted. They still bound. And they holding anger. And they chained up with their feelings. And they in pieces. So there's no way they can make no moves. Alright, so I know this didn't resonate with all the Tauruses that's watching the video, but for the ones that it did, this is the end. And I'm going to see you guys when I see you. Alright, bye guys.